Hi guys, and a huge welcome back to my channel as always, and a huge happy Easter to all of you out there. So it's definitely going to be a slightly different Easter for everyone in the world this year, so hopefully you're spending it with as much of your family as you can if you're isolated with them at the moment, or if you're catching up over video calls. Just hope that you and your family are all keeping well and safe. So happy Easter and enjoy the video. So in this one I'm going to be doing my monthly update. I like to read a few of your comments. I like to talk a bit about videos I have in the pipeline, things coming up on the channel, as well as a few things I've been up to in my life. So we're already in April, believe it or not, and I've had quite a slow start to the month, and the reason for that, seasonal allergies. So every year around April I do get bombarded with hay fever. In the top of my nose here it's a constant tingle, like I'm trapped in between sneezes. So once I start going off, it's 10 to 20 sneezes in a row, a massive headache, eyes running, and you know, an awkward time in the world right now to have seasonal allergies. So happy to be back in front of the camera chatting to you. Second of all, why have I got this stupid moustache? I just thought it'd be funny. I was shaving it all off again, got down to the stash, and I figured this is going to be the only video I ever have a moustache, so here it is, make the most of it while you can. So yeah, going back into some comments here guys, straight away. So I'm going to keep this video fairly brief, just going to read a couple of comments, talk a bit about what I have going on, and then we'll be catching up again on the very next video. So Roro says, a week ago on my to shave or not to shave video, he says, hi there. I went through the same. In my experience, it was better to let my beard grow and not shave at all. I think that it got stronger. I documented the process and my patch was huge. So in time, I'm sure yours will also fill in with stronger hair. Greetings from Chile. So thanks Roro for the comment, really appreciate it. And that's a great comment, really plays into that video, to shave or not to shave, where I've heard different opinions from different guys. So in Roro's case, he did let the whole thing grow and he saw significant regrowth. So that does tend to work for the majority of guys I've spoken to. You know, for me, I did say you're welcome to shave as much as you want, because I personally don't believe it does affect the growth too much. If you've got hair in the roots, hair in the follicles there, I don't believe shaving it off is going to affect the growth whatsoever. That hair will still continue to grow. And for me, the reason I've shaved this time as well is because it was getting to a good point, but after a while I just start to see that there's no change. It's still growing at that same speed. The regrowth is still very, very subtle. So for me at this point, I just figured it's still not quite that beard I'm looking for, so I can just afford to take it down to stubble again, and it will just continue to grow, and I will always be documenting the progress on this channel. So thanks again to you for your message there, Roro, really appreciate that. I've also got here a comment from Alexis on my BeardWatch March update video, and he says, stumbled across this channel today, been dealing with Alopecia Barbae for about a year, definitely been a challenge both physically and mentally. I'm hoping some of the adjustments in my diet and exercise will make a difference. I also recently went to the dermatologist who's provided me with a prescription for BeardWatch, which has brought back noticeable vellus hair. This is definitely one of the more confusing skin conditions to get accurate information on, so I appreciate you acting as a resource for people like me. So lovely comment Alexis, really appreciate that. And interesting to hear that you've been trying out BeardWatch as well. I've not actually heard of that treatment, so you're going to have to let me know, keep a track of your progress. I do urge all of you watching my video that you're going through the same thing. Definitely start documenting your process. So I'm hoping to put something together over the next year or so, just as we get enough data and enough guys on the channel that I know are sharing this condition with all of us. Hoping to put something together where we can just document this together, where we can really keep an eye on the timeline and just see from that first patch, try and find that first picture of yourself there where you started to notice maybe a patch was coming in, and then just as you notice regrowth or maybe you see the condition worsen, just keep documenting it, and you'll just have a series of photographs over the months, over the years, of just how your Alopecia Barbae went personally. Because I do believe, obviously starting this channel, you guys are hearing my personal experiences, my personal opinions, and I'm on my personal journey just like all of you are. So the more data we have, the more examples of this condition we have, the more we will learn about this. So yeah, thanks so much for your comment Alexis, and I'm glad you're enjoying the content. So when I talk about videos I have in the pipeline, the one I'm working on the most at the moment is my timeline. So just as I was talking about the documentation there, keeping those photos in order of month, year, all of those things, that's what I'm doing. This next video for you is my personal timeline. So it's a long time coming. This video I really should have put at the beginning of my channel, but it's because it's still evolving to this day. It's still adapting, it's still regrowing, it's still changing. So my documentation process, my timeline is something that we are witnessing before the camera here, since before Christmas, right up until now, which obviously you just have this to see at the moment. But yeah, it's really going to be a timeline up to present day. So I'm going to be posting that very shortly, and I'm looking forward to all of you seeing that video. Another thing I've done a couple of failed live streams now, so I've got a bit more time on my hands and decided to dust off the PlayStation 4 and get back into some gaming. And I started putting a couple of videos here and there. I did have some people watching, so thank you if it was one of you watching on my Bloodborne live stream. But I do understand gaming, PlayStation, it's not for everyone. So what I've done is I've created a brand new channel. It's called Beard Station. So that is available if that is something you're interested in. I've got more details in the description below, as well as a link to the new channel. So please check that out if that's something that you might be interested in. Otherwise, stay right here on BeardWatch, where we're going to really stay beard specific. We're going to stay on topic with Alopecia Barbae. So the Beard Station channel, just a bit of a distraction as we all go through this crazy time in the world. So it's just a little outlet, just something that if you're interested in that, it's available. So another video I'm working on, it's just really about the importance of a support network. You know, some of you out there with your girlfriends, your families, and you've told me stories, you've sent me emails, just about how these people have helped you through these times. So this video is going to be about my personal journey. Again, it's going to be just about who's really helped me and the importance of having someone there. This condition can leave a lot of people feeling alone, confused, and really looking for someone to talk to. So that's obviously why I'm here. But if you're not lucky enough to have that close support network, maybe you're feeling a little bit awkward or a bit nervous about talking to people about your condition, it does take a bit of building up to it. Once you can accept that you have this condition going on, you know now what it is Alopecia Barbae. It shouldn't be something that you're afraid to talk about. So that video is going to be specifically dealing with this topic. So look for that again in the next couple of weeks. So looking forward to bringing that to you guys. Hope you're all staying well. Hope you're getting out just for some fresh air. I know a lot of you, wherever you are in the world, a lot of you are on lockdown, but I do believe people are allowed out for some exercise. So that is the important thing to do right now, guys. Stay healthy physically and mentally, and we'll all get through this thing together. So till next time, thank you for watching, and I'll be in touch very soon. Cheers, guys.